1, 2, 3, 4.
In this podcast, you will hear Knights of Vader, Knights of Vader includes, but is not limited to talk of Star Wars, not ray guns. We can't truly prepare for the jump that follows this song, but hey, we gave it a try. So here's the Knights of Vader. Crystal Fox report they are divided. Prequel, sequel, canon, love they fight. I know that we are just musicians hired, and their time is up. So here's the Knights of Vader.
Impressive. Most impressive.
A big thank you to An Insperiority Complex providing our theme song. It is August 17th, 2026. My name is Zach Weber, and joining me today is Aussie Grand Admiral Zenger.
Oi.
And we have insert lackluster opinion on current Star Wars topics here, Chris.
Hey, I'm not totally out. I got my my Celebration 2023 crew shirt on here. You know, like that's a commitment to mediocrity.
There it is. And we have Baby Greedo's dad, Rus.
All these Wookiees are dead. Move to the east. Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. And I went from having zero company to you three guys. So this is really great.
Taking one last look.
All right, shut up. I didn't mean that.
Yes, folks, we are coming out of D23, which seems to have more Star Wars announcements than anything in the last couple years. No new movies announced, which I'm a little disappointed. I love adding new tombstones to the graveyard of Lucasfilm projects. There is a oh God, Chris, what was it called? The Burlesque Strikes Back. What was it called? The show?
Empire Strips Back.
Yeah.
Thank you. Someone needs to make
the
Star
best
Wars
new
Christmas
Star Wars
Carol.
thing. Oh,
Someone needs
well,
to do that.
I couldn't wait to push him over and say, no, it's the Empire. They're stripping back. They're going dirty. Okay, sorry.
Well, a Star Wars Christmas Carol would probably be an officially licensed product. You're never going to see an officially licensed Star Wars burlesque show because, well, you guys know why.
Not yet, Chris. You can't rule that out when the stock price goes too low.
You'll be able to see it, but only at the Lucas Museum.
There you go.
Oh, come on.
Okay, we're gonna go right out the gate with the most important topic that's not D23 related. Zenger, we are getting officially released detours after what? This podcast is almost 10 years old. Your dreams are coming true.
They finally are. You know, I thought I'd be internet famous, making millions, being on different things, hosting stuff. But no, only one dream came true, and that's I get to see Detours, the show that I apparently wrote for and acted in, I guess, at this point. Who knows?
So do we crowdfund like a trip for Zenger and his family to go to the Lucas Museum just so we can watch it?
Oh, yeah, I thought we were his family right there, as far as this goes. Come on.
I want to go to the museum, but I don't like there was a quote. I was it Seth Green who did the quote about detours showing up, but like it said a curated selection of episodes, meaning they're hiding something still. I don't like that.
Oh, God, yes, they've got to always.
There's something that was not approved for screening, and I don't like it.
I think George has to be gone at that point for it. I guess it'll just
no. George wants you to watch it.
Yeah, it is frustrating. But what do you have to watch it physically in the museum, right? Like it's playing like, on a big screen in front of like an N1 or something.
I mean,
you have to
I'm
sit
just
in the
hoping
N1 as you watch it, Russ.
I'm just hoping when I go, it's just I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like, oh, this is exactly what I thought. And I just hear, yeah, I mean, we tried our best, and then just Lucas walks out and just sitting there, and he's like, hey, how's it going? No, this is my.
There's no way he would agree.
He coughs loudly.
There's no way he would want any attention drawn to him.
The super inappropriate part. He's like, oh, excuse me, that part right there, because I mean. He kind of was like, yeah, y'all go for it. I'm not going to do the voice. Yeah, y'all go for it. But I don't think they were like prepared. But we've talked about this is the timing, right? It was like right before Disney bought it, where it was like, no way anyone's going to watch it or put it out.
Yeah. Was it Vogue or Vanity Fair that had that like Lucas Museum like photo shoot? That was wild. That was good stuff, man. Like him sitting there in front of the Grievous unicycle. That was awesome. Just like a plastic
shoes
bag.
and his arms folded.
Yeah, I mean, does it get more iconic than that? Like, I don't know, dude. That's pretty good. It's like a dust cover on the Grievous cycle still. It's good.
I mean, what's Seth Green doing these days? Is he going to be hanging out there too? Just sitting with people, watching it, going, yeah, man, this is a funny joke coming up. No, he's just playing with toys off to the side.
I think they said there's 2 like state-of-the-art cinemas in the museum, and I'm guessing they just have like curated programming all day long, and Detours is just a part of that.
It's the interstitial Zenger. That's the best I'm gonna get. Like, and between episode 2 3D and the unreleased, third movie I didn't tell anyone about. We'll watch this.
Oh, and the original cut of episode 9 that we actually did film, but then chopped apart.
I thought you were gonna say like the IMAX cut of Attack of the Clones, Zenger, your favorite film.
There you go.
God damn! I mean, can I watch it in any more like screen to where I can hate it even more?
Zenger, what if all Detours were the like interludes to like Attack the Clones in IMAX? Like, what if that was the price you had to pay? Was to just watch Attack of the Clones over and over again to get all of Detours? Would you pay that devil's bargain?
So I would have to watch episode 2. And then, like, in between the screenings of episode 2, again, I'd have to. That's when I get to see Detours.
Yeah,
yes,
but
you get one episode of Detours for every one viewing of episode 2.
But keep in mind, Zenger, it's a slightly shorter version of episode 2, so keep that in mind.
What are we cutting? Am I allowed to say what I cut?
I forget what's.
No, I think it's just the boring
Dooku
stuff,
fight out, just to cut the Dooku fight out, and everything else stays.
Cut the
and all the action. No kidding.
That is a devil's bargain.
You would never cut that movie. It was pretty great.
I mean, like I said, I've stated before, the love story, you can't touch that. It's terrible enough. But you know what? It'd be true torture for me? Just all Obi-Wan Kenobi stuff. Just a ton of Obi-Wan Kenobi stuff, because I'm always irritated with all my he's not Space Sherlock Holmes, and it irritates me.
Yeah, well, I don't think we're getting that anytime soon, but are we? I don't know. Is there any more Obi-Wan coming? Because I feel like
no.
So we're going to talk about D23. I know.
According to him, yes, there is more Obi-Wan coming, but according to anyone actually making it, no.
I love that, like, they interview him for, like, what was it, the neighborhood Jurassic Park, and like Anne Hathaway's like, we get any more of this? And he's like, I hope, but I don't think so. Like, it's great that he's like conceded the fact that like we're probably never going to see him anytime soon. But I think that's I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe a decade from now, the older he gets, they may lean into that. That feels like like once he starts really like showing like his old man age,
the
they'd
problem
probably
is
go back to that, like a 60-year-old Ewan McDonald.
But the funny thing is, Alec Guinness was not even 60, and when they shot A New Hope, which is hilarious. But like. But he in that neighborhood Jurassic Park interview, he's like, yeah, there's like 10 years between that show and when I suddenly morph into Alec Guinness, so like maybe we could have like one more aimless adventure that nightly wraps up in a bow exactly perfectly, as if nothing else happens between then and episode 4.
I could just fast forward till he's a fat ghost and be like, oh, and you can just like let go now. You can play Return of the Jedi or a ghost where you're kind of like hiding under that robe a little, that like you've kind of gained a bunch of weight and stuff.
Well, that kind of like comes into the Ahsoka trailer a little bit. Like they're giving ghosts a little more agency, like they can do stuff. And I don't know about you guys, but like in season 1 of Ahsoka, I thought they sort of played it like Anakin might not actually, like you could interpret it that he wasn't actually there.
Yeah, they did that whole like world singing like something completely different. Yeah,
but it's the season 2 trailer kind of implies that is not what's actually. It's just face value, all the way through, most likely.
So that's a big D23 thing, though, right? Wasn't that the big thing release in D23 was the whole Ahsoka season 2? This is like the first images at all, right?
Well, there was the whole thing where they were showing off the costumes and everyone was freaking out because they were like, "Oh my gosh, look, it's a costume from the actual Clone Wars series." And then it's like, no, it's actually from Ahsoka season 2. Shocker.
Yeah, I was like, those pants are puffier than ever. When I saw it, I was like, very impressive.
Also, I'm sorry. As the Thrawn, love of my life, his plan is going to be the most dumbest thing in the world. I'm just going to hate it. Even though all this looks perfect, I'm just, look at that. Like,
dude, it's all the stuff from that deluxe Black Series figure right behind him. You know, it's all his gear. He's probably got the cup of Christ back there and everything. It's crazy.
Yeah, so can you guys point out those? I don't know how deep with the Thrawn lore you go, but what is it? The two dinosaurs fighting over a moon, and I'm not sure what's on the left.
Yeah, the dinosaurs are the salamanders what block the force, but I don't think
those.
Maybe they're not canon.
They're
but
not
They're not.
They're
canon.
vaguely.
They're always in the background though.
Always watching.
Although, like, they recently did a Black Series version of Thrawn where he has his like scarf salamander, and I mean, like, that's the iconic look. Like, let's be honest, like, you know, they're really slipping not having him.
They got to do it though. I mean, they do. I mean, come on, cowboy hat Zenger type man does all kind of nuts stuff. You know, he'll do that. Like, he kind of has to.
I don't think so, man. That like you don't mess with the. That's one thing I gotta say about Cowboy Hat Man and contemporary Lucasfilm. You don't mess with the spirituality of it. Having a void of spiritualism, I think, is kind of like a tenet of like no.
I guess.
Plus, it's one of those like, why didn't the First Order use it then?
It's like R2's jets. They ran out at some point, and they just like
he forgot he had them.
Tank anymore.
They're powered only by that unobtainium from the Solo movie, and they
crossbred them. They crossbred them like dogs, and just became useless, and they break their own legs when they walked around or something at some point.
Oh my god. But yes, going to the Ahsoka season 2 trailer, like we were saying that like you see them where back before the trailer debuted at D23, they had the Anakin and Ahsoka Snow Bunny costumes on display. Everybody got excited because obviously there's episodes of the Clone Wars where they're wearing outfits practically identical. I think the only thing that's different is in Clone Wars, it's the Republic emblem on the left chest. In this, it's obvious it's some form of rank. And again, we knew there was going to be Clone Wars flashbacks in this. They know where the money is. This is where I'm more curious for what Chris thinks, and maybe Zenger. Like, who is Star Killer? Who is the guy? Like, I know he's an alien species. I keep seeing like videos in my feed being like, oh no, this is a character or a species from the comics. Like the way he has the lines drawn on his face. And it's also the first quote Cayenne lightsaber that people seem to be excited by. Like, again, it's weird that we're getting another lightsaber variant that like kind of like, not to sound too much like Chris, like stupid, like serves no practical point when it comes to sword play. It's just something like I don't know. Like I was severely underwhelmed by lightsaber man. Like
you got to keep up in the ante. It's like that old video where it was like when episode 7 came out and it was the lightsaber, and then the lightsaber broke off into multiple, and it just kept on like getting crazier each time. Same thing. It's just
that's what this feels like. It feels like it's like a weird sort of like gimmick in a parody trailer where I'm just like, oh, okay, like the guy can break open the lightsaber and there's a little lightsaber in the middle between the two big lightsabers. Like
10 of the little ones pop out the blade. Zanger, you made me miss that videos compilations of people messing with the what a great time when you just had that teaser from Thanksgiving for episode 7.
Oh man, and once again, the internet was such a better place back then. Like you could do that and you would be YouTube famous for the week. I mean, no one knows who you are, but they talk about your video. I
guess it's like a Darth Maul saber until he has to turn it on and then like open that middle part, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. I guess, but honestly, I mean, it still makes no sense.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I watched that trailer and I don't even remember that part being or what this guy. I guess it just washed over me watching it. Do you have any stills of that guy? Is it the guy with?
No, of course not. Why would we want stills of interesting characters?
I'll try and find it, but no.
Come on, I didn't mean like that.
But no, like the trailer,
I did.
Like the trailer overall, like I wasn't overly excited by the first Ahsoka trailer from like 3+ years ago. I thought that was mind blowing. This, I don't know, like it's very much doing what we think it's going to do. Like Thrawn is mounting a giant cannon to the front of the Star Destroyer. Later in the trailer, we see like some of the Mon Calamari ships have like a giant, just like looks like a tank busting missile just went right through like the side of one of them. I think that's the part I'm probably the most excited
Wait,
for.
hold on a second. In the trailer, didn't it show like pods going in and people dropping in through the like?
Yes,
or
there's TIE bombers and there's like the thing from they did that in the Clone Wars where you could like drop like a little pod into something and people could kind of like puncture it and then like move around. Like, yeah, they've done that before in animated shows.
Yeah, that's a very like droid army kind of thing. Well, it's just like I guess they're just doing with people too. All right, that
first
guy.
middle blade,
First
middle blade lightsaber and heel lightsaber in live action. Man, the bar is so low for accomplishments in Star Wars. First steel lightsaber.
It's like it looks like the guy from G.I. Joe, kind of. If you like slap a hood on his face, Zartan.
But that's what I mean, though. It's like it's kind of like sure, is it fun to see? I almost bite my tongue there, Russ. Almost said the other Hayden name.
R.I.P.
It's fun to see.
It's just Warhammer. They're just freaking dropping in to a ship by just drilling a hole in it. Sorry.
Are we Zenger? Focus.
Never.
Yeah, never. But that's
Didn't
what I mean.
Pirates
Like,
do that?
Like, there's nothing really interesting. Again, from what I can tell in this lightsaber fight. Like, do we have like should we make guesses as to where the lightsaber fight is happening? Like, there's no way it's another new snow planet, right? Oh God,
the wooded,
like the dream forest of the past. Like every time they have to put Hayden, not the other Hayden, in there, if they have to have this huge haze going, and you don't like kind of really know what's going on. So in Ahsoka season 1, right, Hayden would just show up. He showed up when she was really young, right, and it just now this is her kind of a little older. Like they're gonna follow that same thread where they're gonna show different parts of her life, and she's a little more like the actual Clone Wars right there, not early seasons.
Well, so here's the other thing with that lightsaber design. So this is a flashback to the Clone Wars, right? It was such a revolutionary lightsaber design that we never saw it again.
I just don't know how you have like considering lightsabers done by crystals. Like I don't know how you have it go from one to the other like that, like an energy beam. That's more like again, I think of Naboo or the pod racer where like the energy is contained.
A power.
You gotta have the crystal hovering in between with the Force. That's why only Force users can wield those ones.
But to be fair, it was never seen again because after the Clone Wars, there's like 3 functioning lightsabers in universe.
That thing looks dangerous, man.
But yeah, no. So again, going back to like just the overall the trailer. Again, they're very. I think from rewatching the trailer a few times, it looks like there's going to be at least 3 space battles. You see Dathomir. There's a green planet, and there's a planet that looks kind of like it has like a bluish hue to it. So it's possible. Like I said, 3 again. I think from all the interviews they were doing is that like, they keep saying like, oh, this is a leap in quality going from like season 1 of Clone Wars to season like 5. Oh, it's like season 1 to 4 of Rebels. Like it really is that like that leap. And I think they again I love the first season of Ahsoka, but those first few episodes, man, like episode 1 and 2 of Ahsoka is just it's all table setting. Nothing of substance happens in those first 2 episodes, and I think that's good. Think, oh God, like what the first show debuted in like August of 23, and we are 3 years removed from that. It's gonna be 3.5 years by the time this thing comes out. Like they have to hit the ground running. They cannot like tiptoe around it. And I think the thing that's the most telling is that they're calling this Ahsoka season 2 and not the final season or Like there is a level of like it doesn't feel like this is going to wrap up unless like there's some massive reshoot that comes in the next 3 months.
No,
I
that
guess.
followed up with a movie that will have lackluster performance and then eventually be put on Plus so I can watch it.
Wait, so I thought this was all supposed to come together in some big movie. Wasn't Ahsoka supposed to be part of that as well, where they were going to put some big movie all together? But I guess Mando verse kind of ruined that. Like,
Yes, Mandalorian Big Whiskey kind of ruined that. Yeah.
Well, I feel like this storyline probably would have been that movie, but with like you'd have more cameos in it, and it might have been theatrical. Like if you just look at this trailer. I mean, just look at this trailer though, and like the scope is like 10x whatever Mandalorian and Grogu was. Like in terms of like the scale of action set pieces and just like the general relevance of the story to the, the important events of the galaxy. It's not like a sewer chase on Nal Hutta. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, it's so many B-wings though.
It would have been this, but a feature film with Mandalorian and Cara Dune cameos, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, I guess. I guess. When does this come out again?
January 20th.
January 20th.
Whoa, that's like not around the corner.
That is 5 months from now, which is
time is
a lot.
Going.
So how quickly after Starfighter is that? Is there going to be this big boon going on? Is Starfighter come out later this year?
That's like Memorial Day of 27. So you're talking about five months from now to Ahsoka, and then 5 months from Ahsoka to Ryan Gosling as a Star Wars.
I want Ryan Gosling as a Star Wars now.
I know. I want that jacket. I want to swipe my credit card to help Ryan Gosling fight the stars.
So okay, so here's my thing with that, like that the symbol, the jacket, everything. Once again, Pitchman Zenger, hats on. I'm in the pitch. I'm sitting there. I'm like, what if we took the logo for the Rebels, turned it upside down, and then just walk away? Yeah, and then put an X, and everyone's like. And we get Ryan Gosling.
Somehow they checked the box of giving Ryan Gosling a cool jacket in a car movie. Like it doesn't take much between Drive, the Stuntman movie he's in, like the Place
Blade
Beyond
Runner.
the Pines. Every movie where he's doing something with a vehicle, he has a really cool jacket, and I think they know they're going to sell an insane amount of those jackets, whether it be hoodies, t-shirts. That is going to be a hard item to come by, a true like one-to-one replica of that.
Who was the first person to get that tattoo? You know it exists, right? It has to.
Well, hold on, guys.
Someone's got that. Oh, thanks.
Seeing the X is right on my.
He didn't mention where it was.
It's a huge back piece, guy. The torso piece, we'll call it.
No. It's a tramp stamp, is what I got. And if you look at. Oh man,
This is what we'll get when we go on our trip to Lucas to go to the museum to go watch detours. We'll all get our little upside down
like I said, you just
there we go. There it is. I mean, it does look
take
cool.
the logo and turn it upside down.
And the crossbones are two blasters.
Yeah, they're like Jawa blasters or something. They're cool.
Oh man, it just looks like an X-wing. I was like, oh wait, it's just an outline of an X-wing straight on.
I think it could be. I think that's up for interpretation.
It could be anything.
A bow-legged X-wing. Yes, exactly.
It is. You know what? It's definitely not. It's not a B-wing.
That's true, because one
Or
would
an
be
A-wing.
a lot longer.
Yeah.
It's just that it's too like weathered to actually tell what they are.
No, well, for some of the because again, when they came out on stage during D23, Ryan Gosling was wearing the Mickey Mouse Club jacket, and then like Sean Levy gifted him what you could obviously tell is something that will be official merchandise because it has like generic stars on the sleeves, and the back and the chest of it are like, yeah, it's not meant to be a replica of this. It's just a design. And yeah, that's the thing. The jacket that he wore at D23 looks more like blasters, and yet like all these grainy cell phone footage of the trailer, it looks like the back of an X-wing. Considering that supposedly he was a pilot that fought the First Order, that was like a rumor I was reading. I wouldn't be surprised if it was supposed to be an X-wing, considering that Starfighter, he's not just like a mercenary.
Gunfighter, right?
That's why I'd be leaning towards.
So here's my big question. How did they get, okay, so was it he wanted to be in the MCU and they said, well, if you're going to be in the MCU, you got to do a Star Wars thing for us because we got this garbage thing we're trying to push out and it ain't going nowhere, so we need a good leading man? Or was it, I want to be in a Star Wars, and then they said, well, now you have to be in an MCU too?
Like, can you be cool, Ryan Gosling? Can you be cool in a movie like a Han Solo kind of cool? Like, I think I can pull that off. I think he could even pull off if that front of that jacket had a little patch that said Star Wars on it. It was like to sell it like in the movie.
It did. That's what I mean. The one that he's wearing on the stage at D23 is something that will most likely be sold as merchandise. It's too generic looking. It doesn't look like a glorified prop. It looks like something that will be sold.
Disneyland exclusive.
Yeah, or what?
It says that on the jacket.
What's the Ashley Eckstein brand? Her Universe.
Her Universe, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's way bigger. Yeah, that's definitely something like a hoodie.
Yo, man, some kid ran up and tagged him.
But yeah, no, man, that's well, I have to ask Chris. Chris, what do you think of them using the OG Star Wars logo? Like
oh yeah.
Is that like blasphemy? Is that bastardization?
No, that's all right. I mean, this movie's like far removed enough that it's like, what do you? It's good because it's like this is a Star Wars story. They just dropped that tagline, even though they weirdly dusted it off for. If you looked in the right places, you could see a Star Wars story on Andor season 2 graphics here and there, which is crazy because season 1 didn't have it. So somebody got in the kitchen and added that back. But yeah, this is, it's not the oldest Star Wars logo, but
it's close and it is cool. It gets me.
Yeah, it's a nice way to differentiate this as a standalone film, if you ask me, because the sequel trilogy did not go for this look at all. But what's Zach
went for the
doing?
look of hot garbage.
Zach's lighting, maybe he's lighting up with something back there.
He's finding something. He's got that logo on. I actually was wearing a different Star Wars shirt earlier that is pretty close to that logo on it, and I was like, oh, I should have kept that. I forgot about this part of it.
That's cool.
But I like this logo. It's cool.
Yeah, it's fun. And also, if they used the regular logo, it would just look like the sequel trilogy thing where they put the title between the star and the wars. Like that's like we don't need to see that anymore. Change it up.
Yeah, maybe they think this would become a thing. Like, I mean, I guess they feel that with everything, right? Like, if this works, this is a thing. We're just gonna go with it. Maybe Starfighter will be a thing, maybe not. So, isn't the big thing though? Like, we know nothing about this story. Isn't like he's bringing some kind of Jedi type kid somewhere? We're supposed to believe that Rey is going to show up at the end here.
Well, that's Zenger's like, what a terrible idea that will turn out to be true in less than a year from now.
I mean, she kind of has to if it's 5 years after Rise of Skywalker. Like, why even say that it's 5 years after Rise of Skywalker otherwise? Am I right?
So the bad guys aren't defeated still? God dang it.
Well,
they are.
The Emperor returned again?
Where are
I
they?
think they're going to kill Poe and everybody else. This is a revenge tour that Ryan Gosling's going to provide us.
Wait, the Emperor's killing Poe?
Did you know the Emperor's granddaughter thinks she's some kind of Jedi or something? Like, we got to go get her.
We got to stop this.
Oh my God. But yes,
there's
definitely Gosling.
But again, those are the rumors surrounding this, is that like it's Amy, the kid's mother is Amy Adams, and Ryan Gosling has to bring him somewhere because Matt Smith and Mia Goth are hunting him, and shenanigans ensue.
Doctor Who
and Pearl.
Back.
But yeah, that's the plot. That is the alleged plot of all this. again, like I do think it's interesting that like you do have the combo of Sean Levy and Ryan Gosling, because again, that's gonna be your Ghost Rider that comes out a year after this, and I can't. That's the not even rumor. It's kind of like assumed conjecture. It's just that like Disney is so over the moon with how this movie has turned out. They're like, okay, Ryan Gosling, Sean Levy, go make the next Marvel thing. Like, here you go. Like, supposedly internally, that's the talk, is that this is the film that's going to save Star Wars.
Godspeed, you guys. Yeah, I don't know, but it does. I mean, it does look good. It just I don't know how that goes for it.
I hope it the best.
So speaking of which, I think so. Who's now? We were talking earlier that the trailer for this was shown and posted for I don't know 12 hours or something. Is that what you said, Zach?
Yeah, it was weird. Pretty much it was weird because like there was a bunch of like videos of it from the convention. They did not release it officially, and then it stayed online for again about like 6 to 12 hours, and then like they scrubbed it. Like you really had, even like before we started recording, we were sitting there. I was trying to find links for it, and like it keeps getting taken down off of like non-social media sites. And that's the thing, that they are actively just purging this. And I don't know why the first few hours they allowed it if they did not want it being public.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it. I guess it was what I don't know what to expect from it. I thought it looked cool though. What they show like a cool ship. Do you remember the name of the ship in the beginning?
Name of the ship is blah, 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 blah. It is called a G-17 Imperial Reaper, a decommissioned starfighter, the fastest starfighter ever built, according to Cade Auberon, the titular Ryan Gosling.
Wait a second, but the Millennium Falcon
is not
That's
a
the fastest hunk
starfighter.
of junk. There's a difference.
Oh, okay. God dang it! All these different. I mean, anyone can win awards at this point. Then, if we're just going to get that technical,
Yeah, an HOJ
I mean,
class is much different than this.
I thought the White Witch was the fastest starfighter. I don't know.
It does have kind of that same build. It's kind of weird. But yeah, that was the whole setup. So it's like a little kid who's touching his ship, and he says, "Oh, you don't know nothing about this one." And then we kind of just get thrown in a bunch of action. They don't really put a lot of exposition into it.
Doesn't it seem kind of like minimalist? Like there seems like there's not a lot of characters, like Ryan Gosling and a kid doing something.
Well, no, they haven't announced it yet. Like, keep in mind, this like Disney is currently in the let's hype Avengers. Like, they are never ever going to let the Star Wars suck the air out of Marvel nonsense. Like, even after what Spider-Man is doing, and like, it's fun to think that like still to this day, it might not be in a couple of weeks, but like The Force Awakens is still the highest grossing movie in North America of all time. And it looks like Spider-Man is most likely going to beat it. Like
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Again, it's funny how like Spider-Man's the thing that ate the Phantom Menace's lunch in 2002 with records and beat out Attack of the Clones for any meaningful records. And so
yeah, but I mean, the early you can't really compare it to the early 2000s. They're just spitting fire all over the place. You know, you had like Spider-Man, first few Harry Potters, and the prequels coming out at the same time. Like
Lord of the Rings also.
Yeah, like if you think back on that like 4-year period, it's just like you get a seizure just thinking about all the stuff that came out in that time period. But that's what I mean, though. If there ever was something that has consistently like beat Star Wars out for records, it's been Spider-Man. If like we look at it like you said in the early 2000s, again, Spider-Man was the first movie that ever made over $100 million opening weekend. Like Spider-Man 3 beat the Revenge of the Sith opening weekend. Like Spider-Man's always been this weird anomaly. Like it truly is probably the last. It's what Star Wars used to be. It was the 4-quadrant film. It was a movie that anyone from someone 3 years old to 90 years old could appreciate. It's the last of the 4-quadrant films.
I saw it yesterday in the theater, and I had between a 2-year-old and someone in their 60s with us. So we had a whole gamut. Was definitely now for Spider-Man. That is wild. And did you guys see that Marvel, and there's gonna be like a Marvel Star Wars comic crossover that they've never done before?
I hate it here.
This timeline, is that what you mean?
Crikey, mate.
You know, I'm recording in the future since I'm obviously in Australia thanks to the hat. And you know what? The future looks awful. After that statement, Russ, the future's bad.
Oh god.
We're just reporting here. We're not.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't be more unimpressed by that. Like, look, let's just really appreciate this for a second. This needs some deeper analysis.
Hold on. Zach, what time frame am I supposed to be looking from until?
Oh, I've never seen that. I just read a thing about.
Oh, God.
Hope assembles. That looks
Okay.
That looks like a free comic you get at like a hockey game or something.
Yes.
That's not a real comic.
Yes, these covers are just a disaster.
Deadpool and
Thanos.
Obi-Wan.
Look,
Jowls
there's-
too.
We got Aunt Beru on the cover.
There's
With,
Oh, man.
Oh,
Human Torch, don't get near them.
so like it's very
looming in the back. What the?
so it's very specifically A New Hope with like random superheroes trickled around.
Banthas. Okay, that makes sense a little bit.
I guess that's supposed to be Tarkin, even though he's like, yeah, he looks a little bit too.
wait,
Grandma
he's-
Tarkin's looking hotter than ever. There, that's him.
Why
thought
is
that was his
Thanos
hand.
between
I'm like,
Vader
why is
and
his
Doctor
hand?
Doom?
Why is Greedo on Doctor Doom's side? Wait,
Oh,
go back.
no.
Greedo made it on there. Look,
Oh wow, look at that.
I gotta buy.
the
I
most
need every cover of this. This is insane.
But don't these like? I feel like these covers just like break every rule of like decent
design?
composition. Yeah, it's just like it's like if you blurred them like 20%, it would be like 18% gray like all the way through. Like there's no highlights, like there's no focal point. It's just
Can you
like
imagine the
bland.
banter between Rocket and Chewbacca? I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Oh
here.
my god.
Yeah.
Oh wow, they
So
got
bland.
okay. At least they're a little self-aware. They have Han Solo and Star Lord in the same graphic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
Yeah,
guess
they've got
Professor
different
X
iconic
and
ships
Gamora.
as-
You know.
yeah, Groot's kind of a Chewbacca, I guess. But,
Oh,
like,
100%.
So
This is-
wait, does
this
that
is not
imply
good.
Rocket Raccoon's a Han Solo?
Mm,
I hate all this.
Yeah, so
Palpy here?
These are
No,
the,
because
Luke
it's a
one, the
New Hope.
first one's the worst, maybe though.
it's A New Hope only, so no Palpy.
Oh no, Palps.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you have the Tantive 4 over Thanos' face, so like that's how you know there's no Palpy right there. Yeah, no,
Wait a second. Is Black Panther charging up a Kamehameha over there in the corner?
Yeah.
What is this?
So wait, which? Oh, okay, yeah, I see how it goes because they have Doctor Doom goes into Vader, Vader goes into Thanos, Thanos goes into the Stormtrooper, and the Stormtrooper goes into
Death Star is somewhere in
Yeah,
there.
into Doom.
yeah, it's like it's 2 or 3 wraparound covers.
Oof.
I don't know what's going on here, but
Does Black Widow have a lightsaber?
dude, there's Wedge and Biggs. Like
Oh
what?
yeah.
That's how you know they're sticking to A New Hope. Oh, underneath
wow.
Spider-Man is Wedge and Biggs.
You know the most
characters-
important heroes in all of the comics. You have Spider-Man, you have Wedge, Antilles, and Biggs Darklighter. Come on, man.
Is that
Luke-
is that
What
part,
I think
part
of.
of Professor
There's
X's
not a lot of
chair?
Star Wars characters on it. It's mostly Marvel, as you can see. It's like the
Yeah, it's
big
Professor
Marvel
X's
games.
chair.
Yeah. So this is chaos and it shouldn't exist for sure.
Correct.
I saw someone post online being like, man, this truly is like the break glass in case of emergency when it comes to the Walt Disney Company. It's just like throw the crossovers. Like maybe we can put the Xenomorph in here, or maybe we can sit there.
This was the joke when Disney bought all of this stuff. We're like, oh, what is love? You know, Darth Vader gonna fight Thanos, you know, like something like that. We're like, yeah,
Isn't
we're
that the-
fine. I guess we'll do it, you know.
Isn't that the Patton Oswalt skit from like, was it Parks and Rec? Where it's just like just the elaborate nature of just like the crossover.
It's here. I didn't even realize the thing was behind C3PO. They're trying to put those two together as a
Yeah, that's what you call a visual tangent in the comic industry, and it basically is bad form because like you just lose C3PO. You know, it's just like, what are you guys doing? But there's like these are just so bland, like even if you wanted to embrace what a horrible idea this is, like you could have they're still hiring, Dave Dorman, who did the guy who did all those sweet Dark Empire covers back in the 90s. They still hire him. He's doing like modern like Kylo Ren comics and stuff, and like the covers are actually probably way better than anything in the issue. Like get the right people on this, Like, what are we doing? This looks like a mess.
Yeah, it does. It really is bad. But I kind of want to go to the comic shop, like with a recorder, or to just interview the people that buy this and be like, "Sam, hey, you excited?" Just to see where their mind is. And be like, no, this is ridiculous. I have to own this.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where it's like, just like they have the whole like modern comic industry. You have the concept of like spec buyers, where it's like, this might be a thing. I better buy it just in case I'll get the number one. Like it's kind of one of those things, I guess. Like the cover with Luke on it, at least.
I got an unpopular opinion, and I'm going to say this very clearly, satire, but I think everyone should go out to their local comic book store, and if you see somebody buying these, beat them up and take their lunch money.
Yeah, something tells me this is not going to be the next absolute Batman, I don't think this is the safe choice as a spec buyer.
It's definitely an absolute.
Oh, when the absolute Star Wars universe comes around now, don't worry, it'll get there.
Do we know what the plot of this is going to be? Or are we just taking A New Hope and just sprinkling Marvel nonsense into it? Like
the plot
when
is give us money.
The Tantive 4, like, is it just going to be like Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, just baseball batting stormtroopers, Captain
looks
America.
like a young impressionable kid, like going through a lot around this time. I don't think he'd handle the entire Marvel universe and Kurt,
we don't have Doctor Strange, so like how are the Star Wars?
You gotta save something for the second one, Chris. Come on, you gotta save something for the one 3 years from now.
No, I just mean, how are they going to explain Doctor Strange can just like make a electric hula hoop and the Millennium Falcon can fly through it, but he's not even on this, so I don't know how this is supposed to work.
They're keeping their powder dry, man. They're keeping it dry for 2030 when they do the Empire Strikes Back one. Remember how they bastardized Star Wars with those from a certain point of view books? This is the evolution of that. It's like, we're not happy just ruining one thing. Let's ruin all the things.
Oh my God.
I think it's just getting closer to it itself, though. Like when it does ridiculous things like Angry Birds or something, like it's like you shoo it off, like whatever. When it gets closer to the actual things it's competing against, like, wait a second, come on, all right, Fortnite's one thing, but actually Fortnite might have started all this with the
Fortnite's the problem.
It always has been.
Fortnite is everything that Ready Player One wishes it was.
You're getting me excited.
Why are you guys
Ready
booing
Player
me?
2? No, Ready Player 2. Let's go. I don't
no!
Remember the first one. 2 is coming.
No, please no.
That series can go all the way up to 80, 90. Ready Player.
That series can go all the way up to just Ready Player One and stop.
Ready Player 0. No one's playing.
Yeah, exactly.
Zenger, remember when you used to panic about Ready Player One? You're like, this is what's gonna ruin like cinema forever.
Yeah,
this is where we are now. Oh
yeah, see. So what you're saying, Zach, is I was right, and we should have listened to me.
You were right. It's just the initial catalyst was wrong.
Wait, why are Luke Cage and Iron Fist in Star Wars? I'm confused.
I had to pull this up. Just when I know way more than you guys, I have to bring it up.
I want that. That is a cool piece right there.
Yeah, that is a 1983 version of Star Wars #7 that was published in Canada, and because they translated all the books to French, they put a 3-in-1. So Power Man and Iron Fist were in this Star Wars first billing. So like, it is not in fact a Marvel Star Wars crossover, but the cover would lead you to believe that. But so it's a beautiful thing.
It's got elements of Moon Knight due to the where's the Star Wars on the cover though?
Just the logo.
2 and 3PO up in the cover there.
I was about to no, because it should have been C3PO and R2 with the guns looking in at them. That would.
Let me tell you,
that's who's about to jump them. I think
this is a hot collectible. At least for those who know it exists. But Yeah, I was like, where have I seen a annoying Marvel and Star Wars crossover before? But there's
Come
one
on,
at
man.
least.
We've been waiting 43 years to get back to this in our comic shops, and we've got it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a good idea though. Like when the day it comes out, like go down there and like do a vlog and just like bonk people on the head with a rolled up newspaper who buy it. That's a good
Bad.
idea.
Hey, I'm here with Knights of Vader. We're more than excited about Marvel Star Wars new crossover. We want to ask what these people think.
Yeah, it's a great
Hopefully, you'll
idea.
get the local news's attention, and we can get some publicity.
So did anything else Star Wars related happen at D23, Zach?
Yes, Chris. I like how we named a couple things. You're like, did anything else happen? Again, like you got minor things, like they are doing another Mandalorian Lego special where Gina Carano will be excluded. Everybody else will be back except for her. We have
there's a Werner Herzog Lego man running around
Yes.
in here. That's great. He had a little quip.
It's true. Of course, there's more Fortnite nonsense. Apparently, there's going to be a crossover between Fortnite and the Smuggler's Run ride at the Disney parks. There's getting more Hondo nonsense. What everybody wants from their Star Wars, especially Fortnite Star Wars, more Hondo.
Yeah.
Go figure. And then Maul season 2, I think it was just kind of more just like confirmed things like that. And you had I will say you do have the cowboy hat man. Somebody asked him about the hunt for Ben Solo, and whoever he was talking to,
Really?
he did it is pretty provocative for Cowboy Hat Man. Like he does know his audience. He's like, oh, we're not making that movie right now. And he actually does the Jedi mind trick thing in front of the interviewer.
Well, he kind of my read on that was he was like, that was absolutely ridiculous and basically never a real thing. That's what it looked like to me. I don't know.
I don't know. He times that just right. That like he's playing to both sides of it. Supposedly Simon Kinberg was at the ranch this past weekend. So he's the one that's supposedly writing episodes 10 through 12, allegedly. There was also rumors that right after what's his name? Adam Driver announced he's playing Mr. Sinister in the new X-Men movie, that he was having lunch with Steven Soderbergh. Apparently there's pictures of that. I don't know. I honestly think that Hunt for Ben Solo movie will be folded into whatever episodes 10 through 12 are. And Zenger pees his pants.
It's going to be the tease after Starfighter. Okay.
No, I'm just imagine him having lunch and you still just see Lucas in the background. Just at a separate table. I'm sorry. I just keep getting these terrible images of Lucas just whenever somebody's having lunch. It's like, is George Lucas here? Yeah, I'm here. I'm not part of this lunch, but I'm here. Also, Adam Driver, Mr. Sinister. I don't know how I feel about that. There was a rumor of him being Magneto. Nah, the rumor of him being Magneto was better.
I don't know, man. He's already been one larger than life villain. There's no way. There was no way he was going to sign.
Magneto's not a villain.
There's no way he's going to be Magneto for the next 25 years. There's no way he was going to do that. Again, I get why that's interesting, but Mr. Sinister is like a one-off villain for them.
He pops up. They can have
he does, but again, I would imagine it's probably written into his contract. He dies at the end of the movie.
I die. Dead.
Muerte. But
Dunzo.
And then we'll do in 10 years. We'll do the hunt for Mr. Sinister because even though I want to die. I might want to come back.
Also, it was funny.
Marvel crossover. Ben Solo hunts for Mr. Sinister.
There you go. Perfect.
They can save on actors.
It's funny because I was talking to somebody about Adam Driver being Magneto, and they're like, I just don't think he's got the range for it. I'm like, did you see him in anything that's not a Star Wars property? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, then there's your problem.
Yeah, I like that movie with what's that one where they rob the race or something? Or like a rodeo. There's a heist movie he was in.
Oh, Logan Lucky?
Yes, Logan Lucky. That was a fun movie.
That's Steven Soderbergh.
That was a good movie.
See? It's all come together.
Russ is endorsing the Hunt for Ben Solo. There it is.
All right.
Green light, everybody.
Of course. I want to see that back. That'd be great.
Was there
To
like
add to the Mary Suzanne, Russ? Like, Russ, I have a question. Like, going into the Mary Suzanne, man, like if you get the
Ooh,
episode
it's
10
creepy in
announcement,
there. Yeah, you
Kinda revive it.
Right, there might be a light shown on it if that happens. But yeah, it's pretty creepy and dank and spiderweb filled. The Mary's Museum is spooky right now. You don't know what's in there, what old cereals haven't been opened or candies are in there. It's pretty gross, but it could come back. It could come back for sure.
Speaking of coming
great.
back, Mandalorian and Grogu officially launched on Disney Plus, so that means I will watch it
yeah, man, Zenger will finally see the Mandalorian and Big
Oh,
Whiskey.
cool. There
and
you go.
be probably indifferent.
It'd probably
Well-
look better on a TV. Honestly, you'd be like, "Oh, I'm just watching The Mandalorian," right? Like, yes, you are.
Yeah.
Should we make
not
predictions
Star
as to what
Wars,
Zenger
Do what?
what Zenger will think of this movie? Like, do we like will Zenger just shrug? Is this like a shrug fest for Zenger?
Might
I
be.
think he'll like a lot of it. I don't know, but that sounds mean. I don't know if it's not. I kind of liked it. I don't want to be mean. Zeker's gonna love it. He's gonna watch it and be like, "What do you think of me? That's what you think, and this is what I like. You guys don't know me."
I actually don't think I internalized the fact that he has not seen it yet. That's crazy. You actually did. You actually like. I went to see it in theaters. That's crazy, man.
No, it was
I-
more of like, here's basically what happened. I'm like, oh crap, it's out. I need to go watch it. Booted up Disney Plus. I'm like, oh right, it's in theaters. I've got to go to a theater. Ugh.
You have to buy one of these. Says your couple or a couple. Whatever.
I never
Nah,
saw that one.
I'm watching it the way God intended.
On
Disney Plus.
on someone else's account.
You know, I have my own account, but I'm gonna get somebody else's just to watch it. Oh man. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's not Star Wars related, but I've got to go over some other of these announcements just to get Zach's response. Because Vision Quest.
James Spader with a beard.
Yay. Live action Tangled. No one asked for it. Right?
What's her name? Agatha. As Agatha all along as the bad witch lady.
But the whole thing, I'm like, nobody asked for some of these live actions. And I'm like, has any of them been good?
It's
I
funny.
say this and feel like I'm about to summon my wife into the room and have her start beating me.
That's what I want to ask. Is Ellie excited for live action Tangled?
You know what? That's a great question. If I want to die, I'll go wake her up. But no, I don't know. I
don't know, man.
I think she's excited for it off of just like, oh, it's a good movie. We should watch it.
You guys
Coco
are like
2.
this. I did a fun thing. Roberto came out to New York a couple weeks ago and we saw Moana on 40X.
Okay, so tell me how else you burn money pointlessly.
I'm not gonna lie, Moana and 40. I do not care about Moana at all, and it was fun. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I'm a sucker for a good gimmick in a movie theater, and for Half Price Tuesday, it was fun, man.
You know what? The Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is on his way to personally thank you for going to his movie.
I know.
So I'm
I
sure
want
that
one of those
theater
dolls
was
with the really
packed.
awkward hair.
Huh?
Yeah, have you seen that?
Oh,
They have
yeah.
Moana doll. They have Moana dolls at Target, Zenger. Jeez, like what are you putting in the box if you're not putting Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson dolls?
Oh, just more what is it? Star screams that no one can find apparently from the Transformer movie.
Really?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, you're a
apparently,
big
like, no one
Transformer
can
head.
find-
So have you seen that they're putting the Transformer movie out again, right? With the
Oh, God,
changing
yeah,
the
that-
ending.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's the perfect movie. Like that movie is perfect because it ages with me, and
Not
it is the
anymore.
greatest movie of all time.
So
What?
you see that they're re-releasing it, correct?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go. I will be first in line. I will go to the movies for that. I mean, yeah, I could watch on Amazon or on VHS or on Beta
Or someone's
Ray
pirated
whatever.
Amazon account?
Huh?
Someone's
Oh no,
pirated
I
Amazon
own that. But
account?
once again, I will get somebody else's Amazon account to watch it because while I own my own stuff, don't watch it.
So I saw
Zinger,
the
you watch
actual
Coyote
trailer.
versus Acme?
Oh God, yeah. Oh,
Will you actually go to a theater for that?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I would go for a theater for that.
All right, what about Tom and Jerry? There's one
No.
coming out.
No, not
Wait, there's a
interested.
new Tom and Jerry?
I saw
No
a
one
poster
cares.
for it. Yes, yes.
Really? You sure
Yes.
you're not talking about the Cat in the Hat with Bill Hader?
Yes.
What? No, I didn't know that was a thing. I walked
Like,
into
you
my
mean
theater
Mike Myers, Zach. Jeez.
to see Spooderman yesterday, and I walked in, and it was a giant Episode 3 3D poster hanging way up high in the theater. I was like, oh, they're nostalgic for that. That was like the main old poster they had up in the theater. I was like, wow, cool guys, but it's not playing, unfortunately.
Oh.
But I did see, because I went and saw the Fifth Element recently. I realized I did go to the theater again. They replayed the Fifth Element, but they did the trailer for that Transformers that's coming out, and that they're changing, they're adding. It's called the Apology Tour. Zanger, did you know that?
Yes,
Wow.
I'm well aware. Let me see if I can find the trailer for this. I want to see the.
So they're changing it. They're gonna, is Optimus gonna wink at the end or something? Like,
God, I hope so. Hello, there's just dead silence now while I look this up.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We
I
floor it
don't know.
everywhere.
Like I for the immediate horizon, like I'm excited for Mandalorian and Big Whiskey coming to Dismal Plus. I have my my 4K pre-ordered. So sorry, Chris. I am genuinely excited to rewatch that movie again for the 8th time. It stares directly into the void.
So if you're getting physical copies, have you seen the new physical old trilogy? I mean the new trilogy and the prequels, they've like re-released them again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's cool, man. Like you go into Walmart and you see it like on the top shelf. Like that's neat. Like I don't know, I don't know anybody under the age of 40 who's buying that, but I'm happy it's there for like for the person that realizes physical media still exists.
I bought a Andor season 1 4K, but steelbook, but that's probably the last one, and I don't know what possessed me. You know, I saw it and I was like, I will one day unsubscribe from Disney Plus, so I might as well have this. But I haven't been going crazy other than that. You know, there hasn't been a movie in 7 years, so I guess I understand your temptation, Zach.
No, whoa.
Did anybody watch Maul Shadow Lord besides me?
I still have not. I thought about it before we started recording. I was like, I never did watch that yet because season 2 was coming, right?
Okay, so last week I watched the first 2 episodes, and yeah, it's kind of way more interesting than I thought it would be in the first 2 episodes. I will finish it, but it's like the amount of time they're spending, like philosophizing at a police station really impressed me.
It's good.
Like, yeah, it's not bad.
It's really good. And like, man, that last like 2 episodes are kind of like great. Like it does the stupid nerd thing. Again, it does the Power of the Jedi thing where you had Maul and Vader in the same packaging and it said versus.
Oh, really? It
does the thing at the end. It does exactly what you expect it to do, and it's kind of cool. Zenger, are you gonna watch it? It feels like I think you would love Maul Shadow Lord more than any of us.
Sorry, what? I was watching the trailer that Russ told me to.
The one where Optimus winks at the end?
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to. He's floating on screen right now. He's about to wink.
No, they saved that. You got to go buy the ticket to go see the wink, man. I don't think you're going to show it.
Oh, no, his finger twitches. Yeah, there it is. God, now I got to go buy tickets.
Chris, is there anything Star Wars-wise that's on the horizon that you are even like one iota excited for, or is it just like at this point burn it all to the ground?
It's burn it all to the ground, but the problem is, unless it gets out of Disney's hands, I don't think it's ever going to be good again. But and so we're talking like decades out, really, in best case scenario. But that racer game looks kind of cool, and I was kind of tickled that did they replay the old trailer for Eclipse at D23, or is it actually a new trailer?
No, it's the same.
It's part
trailer.
of the showcase.
So Eclipse is happening. So wait, let me get straight. Magellan is not happening, right? That's the one they I don't know if you guys saw that. They released footage of that Magellan game that no one knew about or asked for, and actually looked kind of cool. But what do we have? Zero Company is the game that's coming, right?
Zero Company is the game they're hyping up right now, which I still don't think they've released any like meaningful marketing with gameplay footage. It's always the cinematic trailers. They are leaning into that, which means that they know the gameplay is not something conducive to a wide appeal.
Right. But like that's an acknowledgement that Eclipse is still kind of a thing, right?
Supposedly it is. Like it was part of the showcase, and that's like, yes, there was no new footage shown, but the fact that it was part of the showcase means that they're anticipating it releasing. It hasn't been shelved yet. What I thought was weird coming out of D23 was that there was no mention of Jedi Fallen Order 3. The fact that no mention of that in that last, think about the first game came out, November of 2019. Second game was, I think, March or April of 2023. And now we are August of 2026. And there's not even been a formal, like they've announced it, but just as a yeah, it's coming. No title, nothing. Just, yeah, we're working on it. And that's it. And the fact that, again, like the earliest you're going to get an announcement is next spring, that may come out that following winter. So again, that's another one that just, they are taking their sweet time on, and there seems to be no pressure to do anything with any of this in any sort of meaningful direction.
So he falls back so far though that like that character, that he wouldn't show up in any live action stuff coming out anytime soon, right?
He could. That's the thing, is that he really, I think they want to put that, again, the conjecture is something, again, they made the character look so much like the actor that how could you not? Like, that's the point. The thing is that I think they don't know what to do with Star Wars, and anything that could feature that character in a meaningful way, nobody is allowed to touch. Like, again, I could see that being the plot to Obi-Wan Kenobi season 2, or I could see Obi-Wan Kenobi being in Fallen Order 3. That's the thing. They could do anything they want with that character, and just kind of wave their hand by it and be like, yeah, he fell through the cracks of it all. That's the problem. I think he's in a weird sort of limbo where like nobody's allowed to touch it, because there's a third game being made, and at the same time too, what do you do with that character? Because he kind of, as Chris always puts it, Zenger always puts it, who didn't survive Order 66 besides Mace Windu?
Well, I don't know. After the what the second game is Survivor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That has like one of the best like canon Star Wars stories like in years. Like, you actually finish the game and appreciate the story. There's a lot going on there. A lot darker stuff than I would expect. And I wouldn't put it past them to kill him in the third game. Like, it kind of feels like, because what else do you do? It's one of those situations where it's kind of like Ahsoka season 2. Like, Thrawn's gonna teleport like a dozen Star Destroyers back from a different galaxy and attack the New Republic on Coruscant, and Luke's not going to show up. Doesn't make a lot of sense. You know what I mean? Like, where is he? Is he looking for trinkets that the Emperor left around while his whole family is being threatened? Not likely.
Or they do have him show up.
Where do you put these guys? Yeah, well, I guess if he's good enough to show up in the book of Boba Fett, he should probably be showing up in Ahsoka season 2.
Yeah, with Lando, his Donald Glover should show up with them. They're buddies.
But that's where
Don't forget that Luke CGI deepfake Luke had a scene with Rosario Dawson, like where, like, you know, and not in Ahsoka, but that did happen. Yeah,
but I don't know. Like I said, I don't think Cal Calrissian's going anywhere. I think that character is in so much of his own lane, with the exception of like one book. Like I said, that is a video game character through and through, and I don't think they like the fact they have an actor that looks just like him, and then he's not too famous that it would be expensive to use him. But very much something, again, like you said, Chris, going through the whole Luke Skywalker thing for Ahsoka season 2. I don't know. Like, I think they are very keen on keeping the original trilogy cast out of this. Like, you'll get the references of like, oh, like Senator Organa can only hold off so long. Again, I think they are very much substituting the original trilogy cast with the Rebels cast for that, like, your focal point characters. And like I said, and plus we haven't really talked about it, but like Ahsoka season 2, the whole thing with Balin, like there is a mention. It's funny how Force Ghost Anakin is giving like exposition talk to a ghost, being like, "Oh, I knew him back at the temple. Remember,
he was on to something. I think, yes, Balin guy. Cool.
He knew how to end wars. I just don't know how," which is a weird phrase to say, even for Star Wars. This guy I knew vaguely knew how to stop wars. Okay,
yeah, really he knew how to end wars. Why didn't he end the Clone War?
We really could have used that during the Clone Wars, yeah.
He figured out the bed
or the last war against the evil space wizard.
Yeah.
Or this new war against the same space wizard again. Oh, I mean, we haven't figured that out yet.
Well, I will say, Chris, if you look at the trailers, like with the whole thing with like Thrawn and the Night Sisters and the little drop ships that puncture into the New Republic ships, it looks like he is commandeering. Like they are doing the thing from the OG Thrawn trilogy where he is going in, taking like he is commandeering Republic ships, and he's yeah, man, like. I don't know. Like I'm cautiously optimistic about Ahsoka season 2 because I think so much is riding on it. I think that is going to be the weird sort of just like feather in the wind of like which direction Star Wars goes based on the response that gets. But even Zenger, come on, the fact you have Thrawn like doing a broadcast to the galaxy saying I'm declaring war on the Rebel Alliance. That's everything you could possibly want from like 10 years of buildup of Thrawn. They brought him back a decade ago in Rebels season 3. That was September of 2016. Like this has been building for 10 years. Like there is some level of credit for building this correctly. They didn't they put him on ice, but
I still like the image of Thrawn in the books and it shows like a 4D chessboard. Thrawn in the TV show and it's like a chessboard, and then Thrawn in live action and it's tic-tac-toe. Which I mean, not wrong.
I've never agreed with that. Like, think about it. You have Ahsoka's TV show. He escapes, he succeeds, and he traps her in this weird galaxy. That is a win. That is a win for a villain.
But I like the whole like the way he does it. The books, it's like he's playing like every step ahead, and it's one of those things to where. Like, I always feel he's Ozymandias from The Watchmen. It's like, oh, I'm telling you my plan because it's already succeeded. Why? Like, I executed it 30 minutes ago. Like, that's Thrawn to me, is this calculating individual that's able to. Yeah, thank you. Yes, perfect. That's it right there. I'm sorry. The EU books on the 3D chess, 4D chess, the canon books are chess. Rebels is checkers, and then Ahsoka is tic-tac-toe, where you're
not even correct tic-tac-toe. He just added another one. That's witchcraft to add it in there a little bit.
That's good. That's a good meme. That's 10 out of 10 meme right there.
That's Ahsoka being like, I beat you, Thrawn. He's like, you didn't expect this move. Draws on paper, circle, tic-tac-toe, boom.
Okay, the meme is great, but like I still don't think that's fair because again, you go like everything with Ahsoka, the TV show, is that like I will say, because he's not revealed into I think like the 6th episode, so he's not even released in the last quarter of the episodes.
But
he's just kind of hanging out there, and he leaves at the end.
He's there and he's kind of already done his plan. Like,
but guys, this isn't.
I talked myself into. Wait a second, he did exactly what I said he was going to do. He's already got his plan all together and just executes it.
But these games on the side are not a representation of Thrawn's ability. They're a representation of the gaming capacity of the audience of each of these properties. That's
also true. I bet
that's what it's about. Yeah.
Then that's technically, if we're getting that shouldn't be 3D chess. That should be 3D Risk. Because no one knows how to play. Actually, you know what? EU Thrawn would just be playing Warhammer. Just straight up playing Warhammer.
But it literally goes in order of like the top one is least palatable to your Disney normie, and then it's just as you go down, it gets more palatable to your Disney normie. Like that's the order of descent there.
So you're saying that a Disney normie could not get, I stared at a painting and know how to defeat them.
I mean, they're sort of reading the new Thrawn trilogy because canon.
Also, the whole, like, he doesn't understand the Force, or the Force is something that always messes with him. I'm like, what, is he just going to get stuck in a room with a Jedi and just lose?
Yeah.
Everything's going to fall apart?
And Rebels is checkers, like, fair enough. Like, it was a target kid audience. And then Ahsoka is Ahsoka, It's like,
we're scared if we get too deep, we'll confuse people.
It's fan casting. Yeah. I don't know.
Don't you dare blame the fan casting. If the fan casting was true, that'd be Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, it would.
Ooh.
Pierce Brosnan.
But yeah, I mean,
Okay.
he does almost seem like live action Scooby Doo compared to like cartoon Scooby Doo between Rebels and Ahsoka. I guess I'll give you that, sir.
All right, we have to, of course, it wouldn't be right unless we segued into toy talk. Chris,
And I'm out.
please, I want to know Chris's opinion. And Chris, please explain to the audience, what is the controversy of the price of the INT4 for the vintage collection?
Okay. Basically, I think it was announced at $50, and then it goes up on Hasbro Pulse for $80. So basically, this is like, it's a 3 3/4 scale vehicle, that is based on an old Kenner toy where it's like a flying, like basically take the head off of ATST and put strap a couple of jets to it. And it's seen very briefly at the beginning of Mandalorian and Grogu, where a big fat Imperial guy escapes on it. But here he is. Let's see if I can pull that up. But
So I don't know the current thing, but I know this is an old school mini rig, and so it was definitely just a. Well, he's playing with his toys in the sand again, and Mando, he's got the old INT4. There it is.
Yeah, so this is the new TVC one. They solicited it at $50, and then it goes up on Hasbro Pulse for $80. It's not big, and I had this realization. I was in a Canadian GameStop, now renamed EB Games, and they had the TVC Jabba in there. And he was $150 Canadian for a 3 3/4 Jabba. And you wonder why this line is dying, man. It's just way too expensive for what it is. You know what I mean? I know that's Canadian funny money, but like no kid is getting a Jabba figure for $150. Like it's just not Jabba, oil prices, tell you what, Jabba's just become unaffordable. When back in my day, Jabba was $9 and he was double the price of a regular figure, not $150 for Jabba the Hutt, $80 for your stupid mini rig. That's in 40 seconds of footage, if that. This guy escapes, and spoiler alert, Mandalorian shoots him down, and it takes a few seconds, and that's the entire appearance of this vehicle in the film. Cool.
I mean, you can get the vintage one probably a box for cheaper than that. Like seriously, it's
for sure.
And you would want that more than this anyway.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah. So, but you're seeing a outcry in the TVC collecting community, unlike we've seen in a long time. People are properly outraged at the price hike after announcement. And I suppose rightfully so. It takes a lot to rattle those guys. They're kind of.
It comes with a fat guy. You know how much plastic we had to do to make this guy? It's like, no, he's not that big.
He's kind of like, it's funny. He's very much like there's like an ignorant, like fat Imperial guy in Andor as well. He's very similar to that guy, but it's like there's a different fat Imperial guy who gets shot down.
You can head swap him any time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a
very
second.
similar haircut.
Wait a second. How much is that figure?
$80.
It
comes with the guy and the ship. Yeah.
So what you could do is go get the Imperial Remnant AT-AT Lego figure and pay double the price, and get an AT-AT figure for Legos.
Yeah, you just pull the head off of it, stick a couple little wings.
No,
on
it's got you get that too. Like you get both little things.
Oh, see, there you go.
Yeah,
but
a Mandalorian mini.
Well, then we're only talking
mini
$600 for the whole AT-AT.
They're definitely going to have to do a little bit of damage control because, all the fan platforms who Hasbro is advertising through, like for this line, are just revolting, and they're just like, what's the value proposition is just not there with this line. And yeah, that's pretty true. And I'm kind of over it myself. If we're only going to get stuff from the Disney Plus shows anymore, like, listen, the Jabba throne room that came with Fat Bib Fortuna, like, for sure, that was great. That's probably 3 years ago at this point, 2 years ago, I don't know. And like, that was a Book of Boba Fett thing that doubled as Jabba's throne room. I think it was $250.
Yeah.
If that's $250, this can't be $80. First of all, who cares? Look at this. What is it? It can't be
it's
be
rough.
$80.
I don't know what you
Yeah.
would even display it with. I guess I don't know, outskirts of your Mando collection. Like it's weird to begin with.
You know what? Yeah, like reissue an ATST before you even make this. Like, and I know you've done that. They've done that like 5 times. Like it's just such a forgettable scene in the movie, and like
You don't even have the walker. That's the thing too, man. If they were like gonna do like a Imperial Remnant walker like HasLab, you get why people would need this. But like as its own thing in a vacuum, it's lacking at that price point.
And that walker would be
Once
$600.
Yeah, and this
Yes,
would
it
be
would be.
one of the perks or you get like later on.
If you got the Lego one, it comes with it. And extra minifigs, including a Grogu.
Yeah, you
Speaking
can get a
of
vintage
Lego-
one. Get a vintage one for $50.
Speaking of Lego, Russ, you excited for the Lego idea? See, I can do toy talk too. The Lego Idea Collection X-Files.
I didn't see that. That's cool. No.
Oh
I-
man, how
I
do I
am
do
excited.
screen share? Oh, I figured out how to do this. Oh, this is awful.
Uh-oh.
This is going to be bad.
Come for the Star Wars talk. Stay for
Did you
Zenger using
I'll
streaming
put it
rights.
next to the only X-Files merch I have is
Yeah.
the Barbie and Ken Scully and Mulder. What the?
That's-
That's pretty cool.
I know.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, Chris has an X-Files Lego set.
Look at that. You got
I gotta.
yeah.
Dude,
see?
they-
Look,
there's
the truth
even-
is out there.
There's
That
even
is
a picture.
really cool.
There's even a picture of Gillian Anderson posing with it, and like it's pretty great. But yeah, it's like their little FBI room underneath there. But yeah, dude, there's so much fun alien news happening all the time. We should do a separate stream about that. And not
If there was only some podcast, some
yeah.
I
unbelievable
don't know if we can find
podcast
such a
that could
thing.
do such a thing. Do you want to know?
Pretty great.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. see,
dang
look,
aliens.
Or you could
Okay,
buy
aliens.
3
Okay,
of
just
those
okay,
INTs.
okay. I know you don't want to hear about it, Zach, but like,
Come on,
Dr.
Chris.
Phil,
Tell us more about conspiracy theories.
dude, Dr. Phil did an hour with the biggest alien whistleblower that exists, and it is cinema.
But-
It is pure cinema.
Wait, physically big or information big?
Like information.
Either way,
he-
I'm
he's-
sitting
dude,
here.
Dude, you know that GIF of Dr. Phil like having a stroke because like some teenager like said something like horrific to him. Like it's like he basically does that while a guy tells him about alien bodies. It's you have to be seen to be believed. It's
I
amazing.
don't know why my Dr. Phil is just Hank Hill. Boo!
Yeah, basically.
Oh man. Yeah, so you can get this instead. Double the
For
price.
double the price, you can get
Double
your
the
own
price,
Lego
but
walker.
look at all the fun you can have. Look, at all
Look,
the
it actually
minifigs.
yeah, like it actually has the Mandalorian and Grogu, not just the big fat Imperial guy who gets shot down after 48 seconds.
Twice the
Like,
price,
it's like-
double the
it's almost
fall.
yeah, like it's expensive, but it's almost like it was designed for kids in some way to
Look at that.
enjoy the movie.
Yeah, that is cool. I like
Yeah,
that
see, and then look, it even says down here 7 characters for pretend play.
There you go.
Pretend play?
Nice.
Pretend play.
They threw
That's
the
good.
Emperor in there for some reason.
And it even has the guy from the Hasbro.
Oh, that's the fat guy. He got a lot of figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like I said, I don't know why you'd spend half the price on something so inferior. Instead, pay double the price for something so superior. Yeah, there we go.
It is good. Is it should it be
Peter bike action
$150?
is
No.
pretty nice too. Yeah, I like.
Yeah.
Craziness. All right.
Cool.
Does anyone have anything else to say about the Star Wars, the D23, Dr. Phil?
I'll save it for the Dr. Phil stream. Yeah,
Save
I got to wrap
the
up.
post stream?
Exactly.
All right. So concludes this episode of Knights of Vader, a Dr. Phil podcast. Check out the Facebook group. Type Knights of Vader in the Facebook, and you will find us there waiting for you. At KOV Podcast. If only Chris and I can remember the login for it. If you like what you hear, please rate, review, and subscribe to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you are currently listening to us on. We very much appreciate it. Thank you to An Insperiority Complex providing our theme song. Check out the show notes to hear more from them. But when you are not too busy listening to Dr. Phil, Chris, what are you up to?
Wow, you can find me on the Collecting Weekly network on YouTube every other Thursday talking about some figures. That's about it.
Aussie Zenger, when you are not wearing a hat, what are you up to?
Standing on local street corners yelling about how I need to see detours. Give me money for detours.
Swipe your credit card to help Zenger make his way to California. And Russ, when you are not living in your Lego subterranean hut, what are you doing?
No, just find me here. Thank you, Era, very much for having me as always. And I don't know, I'll be back doing something. I always do. Yes.
Always doing something. Alrighty, folks. Good night, but not goodbye. And as always, may the force be with you.
Remember Alderaan! Down with the Empire!